Remember we met, I could tell by your smile. You hadn't been with a good girl like me in a while. Yeah, you were impressed, couldn't leave me alone. Text me every time that you pick up the phone. And I had control on the driver's seat, but my hands are slipping off the wheel. Now the tables have turned, now I'm my...
Hi everyone! Welcome to my channel, Nilda Hidalgo's Life Journey. So this is my cooking experience here at Singapore. So I want to share today about the pumpkin cake, but we will experiment and we will add some radish because this is what my boss wants today. First, I want to show my ingredients first. So this is 2 portions of the recipe given. So I double the amount. So this is my liter A. So rice flour, I use 500 grams. Tapioca flour, I use 60 grams only. Then chicken broth, if you don't have the chicken cubes, you have to use 3 teaspoons. So I will double, I need 6 teaspoons later on. So this rice flour, I have to sift before mixing in 1,800 ml water. So my liter B is 150 grams of minced pork, but I double, so it is 300, which I marinated with the oyster sauce, white pepper, sesame oil, and light soy. Then I chop into small pieces the dry prawns. This is 100 grams, supposed to be 120, so we substitute into 20 grams of dry sausage because we do experiment today. So this is garlic, pork cubes, pork globes. Then the onion chopped into fine. And this is letter C, the seasoning: light soy, fish sauce, salt, sugar. So it's up to you to how you call this one, Eileen? It depends the taste, if you need to add some little bit or what. Then this is the pumpkin, 1,000 grams. In one portion you need 500 only. So we double the amount today. So this is 1,000 grams, which we cut into small cubes. And later on it will go to steaming. It will steam. So this radish we shred also. This is 500 grams. But supposed to be, this is also pumpkin, but she want to experiment, so we try and we substitute this one radish, and this must be fried later on till the water get red. So now guys, we will start to do the frying. Since before I start to do the frying, I steam the pumpkin which we cut into cubes. So while you do the cutting or the slicing, then you can start to do the boiling before you do the frying. So after you do the frying, immediately you can add in the pumpkin. So now we will start to do the frying. First, I have to add in the dry sausage because this one is very oily. So even the wok have no oil can go in. So later on, if the oil is not enough, we can add in some oil. Let the sausage, dry sausage, the oil come. See at the dry sausage, I put in without any oil. So now the oil comes out. So next, I'll add in the dry prawns. fry a little bit, then add in later on the onion garlic. So now I will add in the minced pork and the mushroom after I've done the shallots or onion or garlic. So the minced pork must be fried it well before adding the mushroom, dried mushroom. The dried mushroom we soak in hot water before do the cutting, so it will become soft. Okay. So while do the frying, the pumpkin must goes into the steaming. So at the same time, after the frying, you can add in everything already. So my mushroom goes in already. So fry it well before add in the other ingredients. Next from this is the seasoning. I'll add in the seasoning. After the seasoning, I have to remove this and I'll cook the radish first. So now I've done the frying, so I remove first. Then at the same wok, I'll add in the radish to cook. Done my steaming of the pumpkin. I've done my frying. So while I'm waiting the radish to get dry, I have to sift the flour which needed. We need to sift before we put in the water on the stock. So it will become very fine. You must sieve it. This is corn rice flour, 500 grams. Very messy. Okay, very nice. Then mix the tapioca flour. If you don't have tapioca flour, you can use the corn flour. So you see, there's some, oh, call that one, not fine. So now I'll add in my water. This is 1,800 because one portion needed 900 ml of water. And I'll add in the, I always want chicken broth. If you don't have the cubes, so I need this one portion is 3 teaspoons, so I need 6. I'll add in 6 of them. 3, 4, 5, 6. So this will be added in later on when all the frying done. Okay, those who have antique Chinese employer, you can visit my channel, idea, recipe, whatever. Okay. So now, as you've seen, the white radish become very dry already. So it's time to add in all my ingredients, the other ingredients. The pumpkin in all. The fry ingredients, my seasonings, but supposed to be the seasonings goes in when I do the frying, but I forgot. Okay. So after mix all, need the water because the steaming pumpkin have a little bit of water. So after frying, and you can see no more water, we can add in the mixing flour, the one I saved. See? Can you can see this one? You see? So now it's time to goes in the mixing flour. Okay, as you can see, this is very watery. So this one must be cooked in low fire. Okay. As you can see, it's very watery. Later on, this will become very thick. Must to taste. So if the given ingredients for the seasoning is not enough, you can add in as well. So later on, when this will become very thick, you need 2 ladle to mix it, so it will not be lumpy. Okay, it become very sticky. Turn off the fire, then steam again. Please visit my channel.
Tumingin sa camera.
Ayaw. Tama na. So now the pumpkin start to become very sticky, okay? So must to stir it well. Don't stop because it will get burned and lumpy. Okay? As you can see, become very thick. So I'll transfer this in the aluminum plate, which I need to put some drip of oil, brush it, and after that add in the fry mixture, and after putting it in the aluminum foil, you have to put back in the steamer for 1 hour. Steam for 1 hour. After 1 hour, then we add in this one toppings: spring onion cut into small pieces, fresh chilies, and sesame seed. Time to portion, divide it. I don't know if it's enough for aluminum foil. It's very sticky. Might be not enough. This for aluminum foil. So guys, this is it. Out of 1,500 grams of the portion given, you see, I've got 4 aluminum plate, which is 8 inches. This one, I think 8 inches. So now guys, ready to goes back in the steamer. So I have to steam 1 hour. So I have to do it twice because my steamer is not big enough. So that's all. Leave it for 1 hour in a high fire. Okay. So now guys, after 1 hour, I've done my steaming. See, 2 portion. So the other 2 portion, it's time to goes in on the steaming. So another 1 hour again. Add in.
A few moments later.
So now guys, I'm done steaming 4 portion of the pumpkin cake. As you see, the color a little bit different because the first lot getting cold, so later on they will be the same color. And this one you can put on the fridge after getting cold, and if you want to preserve in freezer, you can keep it so for the future need. And that's all.